Hello children. Today we will learn about page margin. We will learn how to increase or decrease the page margin. Now you all remember that there are 5 types of margins, right? Top margin, bottom margin, left margin, right margin and gutter. Now page margin can be increased or decreased in 2 ways. First, by using the rulers, and the second method is without using the rulers. So first we will see how to change the margin using the rulers. Now if the rulers are not available on your MS Word screen, then you click on the View tab and click on the ruler, and now you can see the rulers are visible, right? On the top, what you can see, that is the horizontal ruler, and side which you can see, both the sides, they are called the vertical rulers, right? Now how to change the margin using the rulers, that we will see first. Now bring your mouse pointer at this place. Okay, now these blue spaces are called empty spaces because that is the place. Now this place you cannot type anything. Similarly here you cannot type anything. Similarly here you cannot type anything. So these are the empty blue spaces which are the margins, and you cannot type anything there. Okay, now to change the left margin, let us change the left margin first. So bring your mouse pointer here and wait till it changes into a double-headed arrow like this. Okay, then press the left mouse button and drag it on the left. If you drag it on the left, now the left margin has decreased, you can see. Similarly, bring your mouse pointer on the right side and you are seeing there, you can see that the mouse pointer has changed into a double-headed arrow. Press the left mouse button. You want to increase the right margin, so drag it on the left hand side. Now the right margin has increased. Similarly, the for changing the top margin and bottom margin, use the vertical rulers. See, now I am changing the top margin. I am decreasing the top margin. So as I move upwards, drag it upwards, the margin will decrease. And if I drag it downwards, the top margin will increase, right? Same way you can do with the bottom margin also. So this is how the margin can be increased or decreased using the rulers. Now we will see how to change the margins using the page layout tab. Now there is a page layout tab on the ribbon, so click there. There is an option in the page setup group, margins. Click on the margins in the page setup group and you will see the different types of margins. And supposing I can select any one, supposing I click on narrow. Now as soon as I click on this narrow, you see how the margins changes. See now. Now I am clicking on wide and see how it is looking. The margins have changed. I am bringing back to normal. Okay, so this is how you can change. Now if you want to specify your own margins, then do not select any one of this, but at the bottom you can see custom margin option, so click there. When you click on the custom margin, a page setup dialog box appears and there you can see the different margins with their numbers shown here. That is the margin. Top margin is 1.27, left is 1.27. So if you want to increase or decrease. So now the up arrow is for increasing and the down arrow is for decreasing. Okay, now at the bottom you can see the preview also. Okay, now see, I am now the in the preview you can see the top margin is too less. So I am increasing the top margin, and as I do that you see how it changes in the preview. See now, I am clicking on the up arrow and the margin or the top margin is increasing. Okay, now the left margin also, I feel it's the left margin is too less, so I want to increase the left margin. So I'm clicking on the up arrow and see the left margin is increasing in the preview, right? Now similarly, I want to increase the right margin also, so I'm clicking the up arrow and see in the preview the right margin is also increasing. Now the fifth bottom also you can increase it that way, and the fifth margin is the gutter. Now what does this mean? Now sometimes after you have typed the document and taken out the printout, and let's say there are many pages and you want to do the binding of those pages. Now when you do the binding of those pages, then on the left hand side the some space will go in binding. So then you have to leave the space, some more extra space you need, so that whatever you have typed doesn't get lost in the binding. Correct? So by default it is 0 here. So if you want to go in for binding, then you better keep a little portion for binding also. So you increase this. Now see, as you increase this, the shaded portion which you see on the left hand side in the preview, right, that is for binding. So if you increase this number, then what will happen? Your written matter will not get lost when you do the binding of your document. Okay, hope you have understood it. So this is how you can change the margin without using the rulers also. And when you have finished this, you just click on OK, and your margins will be set. So before typing your document, you must first set your margin to the setting of your margins and then start typing. Right? Thank you.